Hello, star friends. It's Danny with Sagittarius. Today we're going to do a reading for Taurus. I'm going to start with the oracle cards once again because I think they're really important to the overall message here. We have Coffin and the Runner. So we have the Runner, which is all about codependency and fear of intimacy, listening to ego. It's kind of this blockage of your true self. Okay. And then we have the Coffin. This is ending, bringing new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. This is a really important message about letting go of, this uh this fear of intimacy, like really being able to open up to others. So if that speaks to you, stick around because this is going to make things a lot more clear. The first card we have here is the reversed strength card. The reverse strength. This is Leo energy. It's also about courage, but it's in a reversal here. So this is a lack of courage. And then remember this card, this is about listening to ego. It's also really tuning out that voice. And it's because you're afraid of something, afraid of opening up. And then we have the Page of Wands here. Pages are a little immature by nature. They're the younger of the royalty. This is Page of Wands. Wands are about actions, about moving forward. This is appearing here to represent you, Taurus. You are the Page of Wands in this reading. Page of Wands can be a little bit impulsive at times. It's kind of starting the new journey, but not really knowing where you're going. A little bit of a lack of direction, and that is even clearer when we see these next two cards. We have the King of Swords in reverse. King of Swords is kind of jumping into things without really logically thinking it through. It is this impulsive nature of this Page of Wands. Um, and then we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is a message about a lot of options. So in this message, it becomes more apparent as we go on, which if you stick around, you'll see, becomes more apparent that you are being presented with a lot of different options. Either in your love life or in your workplace, there is going to be numerous options that present themselves to you if they haven't already. And you have this tendency to jump into things and you don't really sit and think about it or think logically, or at least you haven't been recently. And that's why you are appearing as this Page of Wands in this reading. But remember, there was that reversed strength card. So there's more to it than you just jumping into things. There's a lot deeper of a message here as to why that's happening. So you're going to have a lot of options present themselves to you. You have this tendency to kind of jump into things and to kind of rush them, or to also kind of play the field a little bit to keep all these options open at the same time. There's this fear to really go all in with one. And then we had the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups. These two cards are going to represent the challenges that appear for you. We have this Ace of Wands, again, a very early stage and action card. And then we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, he is the love bomber. I know we've all met a guy like that or a girl like that who just says whatever sounds good, whether it's true or not. And then we have this Ace of Wands. So this is going to be one of those options that presents themselves to you. They're probably already in your life already, or they're going to become part of your life very soon. There's this love bomber who is going to present challenges for you because what they're selling, it sounds really good, right? And he is a salesman. So be very careful about that. That is going to be a very important challenge that's going to come into your life. And then these next two cards, these two pulled out together, and they are so interesting together, right? We have the Temperance and then we have Justice. These two cards are both messages of balance. Temperance here is a Sagittarius card. I believe Justice is Libra. These are contradicting each other. And then we also have one in a reversal. This is such a powerful message. They're also both major arcana cards, and they represent an outcome. that could happen to you. So we have justice and we have temperance. What is the difference between these cards and why are they important? Well, the justice card, she is about relationships that you have with other people. Okay. And then temperance, she is the relationship that you hold with yourself. If you notice, that one's in a reversal here. You're playing this balancing act game with all these options, but you're not really staying true to yourself. It's almost like you're trying to people please all of these options and keep them all open, but you're not really doing a service to yourself. And we could also flip this message. You're not truly doing a service to them because it's not fair to have everything stay open without you committing to one, right? But the cards pulled out this way for a reason, and you're going to find out. This focus on yourself is going to become really important. And to come back to those oracle cards, remember we had that listening to ego, this fear of intimacy. Perhaps you're keeping all these options open because you're afraid to go all in with one and them to really disappoint you. And there is a reason to have that fear because we have this love bomber and he is going to be part of this challenge. He is going to be a big part of this. Okay, sorry, started getting worked up about this. The next cards. The next cards that we have are going to represent the advice. This is the advice straight from the spirits, straight from the divine. We have the Three of Wands, and it is in a reversal. And then we have the Eight of Wands, also in a reversal. And then major arcana, the moon, right? This is Pisces energy. This is intuition. Remember, I was talking about that relationship with self, with yourself, listening to your ego. We have this fear to do that. And the reason I say fear, yes, the moon can have a lot of meanings, but with these two cards, this is a message about slowing down. Normally, upright, Eight of Wands is chaos. It's coming in hot. It's moving fast. This is all about slow down, calm down, Taurus. Take a couple steps back. What do you actually want? You cannot start this journey of Three of Wands without knowing what you actually want. There's this message to really slow down and listen to your intuition because, honey, she is there to guide you. She is there to help you. You have this moon card and you have this justice card and this temperance card. I mean, this is such a message about, yeah, people are gonna, there's these people or these opportunities that are so available to you, and you are just bringing in this energy. But what do you want? What do you actually want? There's this unbalanced here, right? Okay. And then we have this last portion of the message, and this is crazy because it's four cards, right? Four is about stability, the number four in numerology, and you have three of these as major arcana cards. But the Hermit is the only card that is sitting upright. We also have this Page of Cups here, right? So we have this hermit here. He is standing upright. He is following his light. Other people can follow the hermit, but he's following his own light. He is on his own journey. He is a message about self reflection. He's about really listening to this moon. I mean, the moon and the hermit together, that is total introspection. Take a moment to really digest that. Okay, then why do we have the Chariot here and the Fool here, right? The Fool is about starting a new journey, but not to act impulsively. And these two are reinforced together because the chariot is very fast moving. This is the fastest moving major arcana card, right? It's here in a reversal. There's this message from the spirits telling you to really slow down, Take this time for this introspection to really think about what you want. And then we have this Page of Cups here. And I told you guys how important that love bomber was going to be. And this is why. Remember, I told you there's this challenge of this love bombing mother who is going to show up, right? Because he's here again in this outcome. I cannot stress it enough, Taurus. Be very, very, very careful because he is selling you everything you want to hear, but it's not sincere. And he is showing up again here at the end. This is a message from the divine. You have this to slow down, be really careful, think about what you really want, and see the truth for what it is, because this mother is lying. He's lying to you. He is telling you half truths. He's telling you whatever you want to hear. And that's exactly why this coffin was here as well. This ending. You have got to cut this guy off. If he hasn't shown up yet, guy or girl, if he hasn't shown up yet, he will be soon. And he will try to tell you everything you want to hear. And you know what they say? If things sound too good to be true, it's because they are. Anyways, I hope something in here resonated with you. I hope you were able to find out where this message, lays for you. Please comment below where Taurus falls on your chart. My sister is Aries Taurus, so love the Taurus. Comment below where it falls on your chart. If you don't know your full chart and you want to know, there is this great app. It's called Co-Star. CO-Star. I don't make any money for anything. I'm just here for fun. But it will tell you your whole chart. You can even compare it to see compatibility with friends. It is really cool. And that way you can comment below and tell me where Taurus falls on your chart. Also, please like and subscribe. It helps me a lot. And if you could also comment the time and state or country that you're watching this, that also helps me a lot so I know who's watching. And if you're not a Taurus and you're just here for the vibes, comment what sign you are so I can do a video on your sign. Thanks, guys.